Hey guys, it's Nate, aka The Foot Accountant. Welcome back to the channel. The Ultimate Scream 99 rated stat boosts are in, and there are some absolutely insane cards that are so fun to use with maxed out stats right now. But on the contrary to what most of us hoped, these cards did not fly in price. Instead, they crashed, and so did almost all of the market. We're going to talk about that today, why the cards went down as much as they did. However, things are looking a little promising. Could we be heading back up in value as we get out of Division Rivals rewards today, out of the panic that we saw in the last couple of days? You see my coins are down. I'm buying Dybala again. I think some of these Scream cards have opportunity, and even the rest of the market in general has some opportunity to go up today. We're going to talk about that, and we have more leaks to discuss about UEFA Primetime coming on Friday. Very interesting looking promo, a whole lot of different aspects to it, and we're still awaiting a lot of news, but it seems like we're going to be learning about some evolutions related to that promo very soon as well. Plus, one of the leaks that we have to discuss, I don't really like what EA is doing with something that's going to be heading into the store, and it deserves to be mentioned. Now, let's get into it, guys. If you're excited for the video, drop a thumbs up on it, hype the video, and subscribe if you're new. Now, yesterday's content on Wednesday, which wasn't super crazy besides the upgrades, we do have to mention that one of the players you can actually claim now, who has, of course, a 99 stat, is the Miles Lewis Skelly from the Halloween Puzzle Craft to Completionist. We had the Curse of the Pharaoh, the very last SBC as a part of this objective group, with only 1 day, 12 hours until you have to get it all done. If you've been keeping up with this, you can now get the Miles Lewis Skelly, who gets 99 pace. There were no Egyptian cards that were required for this. They crashed in price, as most people who sold in the hype were selling in the best time for those cards yesterday, and selling in the hype was a key point that we're going to talk about with the Scream cards as well. Now, yesterday in Evolutions, we had a very interesting evo. It was leaked yesterday before content that there was going to be a new max 80 center mid evo released, and we got the Spell of the Dribbler. This actually is creating some, even the example card there of Nerea Ezagire, that's a pretty crazy card. 88 shooting as an 85 rated card with other 85 and above stats on the item. This evo is very solid. I know it costs 30,000 coins. It gives the Power Shot playstyle, which isn't the greatest, but it gives Tiki Taka playstyle, Playmaker plus, and again, it takes an 80 rated card or maybe even a lower rated card. A lot of people are putting silvers into this, and it makes them very, very usable. There's one card, Weston McKennie. Where is he at? I might be doing Weston McKennie in this evo because his card is very, very consistent in terms of stats along the kind of his stat makeup of the card, and with this boost he looks really crazy, and he's only 85 rated, and he gets good playstyle boost. So the reason I mentioned silvers with this is because of Arturo Vidal. Take a look at this evo chain that you can do now to bring Vidal back to life, from a 73 rated silver with 50 pace all the way up to an 80 pace to 5-star skill, 4-star weak foot card. Check this out on Footbin if that's something that interests you. It does cost you a good bit of coins, 25 plus 30, and then a free evo there. So I guess it's not that crazy. But that's a cool card for him for sure. Joe Bellingham fits into this evolution. You see another chain there for him. Zaire Emery's very popular. The Fermin base gold card fits into this as well. And even Pogba. You can make a Pogba card that's on par with the SBC through this evolution. So, Spell of the Dribbler, 30,000 coins. There is absolutely some good cards that are coming out of that. Now, let's keep it moving and go to SBCs, where we had a little surprise yesterday, but not a super big one, because Wednesdays give us upgrade packs, gamble packs, if you will. And of course, last week we had our first campaign mix pack of the year. We have another one. This one's an 84 plus campaign mix, and it requires just an 83 rated squad and an inform. It's costing around 21,000 coins. I did it. I got nothing from it, but the biggest thing with this is it is making informs rise. So a fun little SBC, of course. At the moment, we need a good bit of 83s and 84s, but with that Team of the Week requirement and a lot of Team of the Week requirements recently in SBCs, Team of the Week cards have now gone up to 14,000 coins, and they were all, the 80 rated Team of the Weeks were all minimum price, or at least 11,000 coins just a couple of days ago. They've all risen up now, which is pretty impressive, to be honest, that all these cards have gone up this much. They could go more up in price today on Thursday, to be honest. We don't have a lot of SBCs that we're expecting, but we're probably not going to get a lot of supply as well. Division Rivals rewards are not quite like Foot Champs rewards. They're giving us more coins and some better player picks this week, but there's not that much additional supply coming in from Rivals today with the new set of rewards that we're going to be getting. So I could see informs actually going up a little bit more in value if you still have those. Otherwise, I think we're going to wait for the weekend, Friday night, to see informs hopefully come back down, and then we'll have an opportunity to reinvest for maybe some informs rising again next week, and maybe they're just going to start to become a little inflated as we have more and more SBCs that require the inform. So that's something to kind of watch out for in the SBC section with those requirements with the inform cards. Also, yesterday we had 2-player SBCs because it was a showdown. We have a Argentine game that is very important upcoming this weekend between River Plate and Boca Juniors. We got Edinson Cavani, the FIFA legend, played for a lot of big clubs, PSG, Manchester United. A lot of people would love this card for a past and present. We have Juan Portillo as well, center back with actually some pretty interesting and decent stats. Cavani, kind of remember how Cavani had the card last year at Black Friday. He's got great play styles, doesn't have rapid or quick step, which you'd maybe like to see, but he has enforcer, low-driven, power shot finesse, and game changer with advanced forward and target forward plus, and a 4-star weak foot. Actually, if you want to do this Cavani, of course, it's a showdown, so he could upgrade. It is going to cost you a little more than you'd maybe want, 50,000 coins, but he does kind of look sick in the Undead Lion Evo, which, sure, if you do Evo this card, you would be foregoing some of the upgrades he would get if Boca Juniors were to win. But to be honest, +4 pace, +2 shooting, 1 dribbling, and 1 physical, getting 5-star skills, that's pretty good. So if you want to use the best Cavani you possibly can and still be able to Evo him through like some of the Playstyle Plus Evos in the season pass, that's not a bad place. Cavani's kind of an emotional player. So that one is an okay SBC, but it's not super crazy. Now, yesterday as well, we had the brand new team of the week, which was not expected to be that wild, and it's not. Maybe the craziest thing in this team of the week is that Madrid left back Alvaro Carreras is max price extinct at 150,000 coins. Now, he got the double boost, so he got a really big upgrade, and that's a nice card. Don't get me wrong. Jockey, intercept, relentless, long ball, and power shot with attacking wingback ++. But man, 150,000 coins, you guys know the drill. Informs are always expensive on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and once we hit Friday night and we get supply from Weekend League rewards, these cards always drop. So be very careful, even with Declan Rice right now, Çalhanoğlu and Antony. Although this team of the week is not that great, their cards are going to sell for more right now. Same thing with Mike Magnani. He's almost max price just because they're not supplied that much. And also noticed every single team of the week in this team is 83 rated or above. Looks like we've hit that time of the year where EA is making all the informs 83+, which is very nice. The last thing to note from yesterday's content was the fact that as EA upgraded these cards, the 99 stats on the Scream cards, the companion app and the web app was like not working. And they said that deleting it and reinstalling it would resolve this, but there were so many people in the stream yesterday that did that multiple times and nothing changed. So maybe if you are still having that issue with the companion app, go and click on this Trello link here and see what they have to say. It's in the coming days they're going to fix the companion app. So that's not a good sign. I did hear that if you're still not able to get on the companion app, that some people were able to access things via the web browser on their phone, like Safari. If you're on the iPhone, you open up the web app on Safari. So it kind of looks like the companion app, but it's actually the web app. I know, things we have to do to get on this game when parts of it don't work. But let's talk about the 99 upgrades, guys. The big content from yesterday. They happened minutes before the content dropped. Like I think it was 2 or 3 minutes before content. We had the 99 stat upgrades. I can't believe they gave Benzema 99 pace. By the way, we're all getting scammed on this card. He should not be controlled. If you do the math, he has got enough strength on the card with 3 chemistry here. He's got 85 strength. 85 strength minus 79 agility is 6 stat point difference. All you have to be is 4 stat point difference to be lengthy. He's tall enough and he fits the other requirements, so he should be lengthy on the Hawk chem style that I have him on full chem, but he's not. And he would be even faster if he was on lengthy. But this card is so fun, even better now. He's going to be in almost every single team. Paul Pogba scored one of my best goals of the year with him yesterday with the 99 dribble in the left stick on the cam incisive version. So that one's cool. And actually, this random Jasper Moon card I got from Objectives. Never would have thought to use this guy, but 99 defending, I think this is the 99 stat that I can feel the most. That's kind of a common question right now that a lot of people are asking is, do the 99 stats actually make a difference? I could absolutely feel 99 defending, dribbling, and pace. 99 shooting, I wasn't so sure about because I've got Bernstein here. I've got Bernstein as a 99 shooting card. I didn't see her like just absolutely blazing shots upper 90 with incredible power or accuracy with that shot stat boosted to 99. Now, for these upgrades, so many good ones. Of course, there's some bad ones as well. Cabal is extinct at his max price of 100 or 85,000 coins. I'm sure they're going to upgrade the price of this card, but the cards that got the really good upgrades, basically pace and shooting, those cards are the ones that have done the best in value. But it's crazy now to have cards with 99 stats on them, and it's fun, right? The Costa got the 99. If that club stock was one that you bought, he's working out pretty good. Rashford, right wing, got 99 shooting. Just go ahead on Footbin and take a look at all of the Scream cards. Again, there's like 50 some cards that were upgraded yesterday, and it's crazy to see all the 99 stats on these players. It's going to be so fun to use them through the weekend. But this is the big question that we have right now. What are these prices going to do? Because at the moment, they have crashed. That is the big story right now about these Ultimate Scream team card prices. Of course, yesterday, when the upgrades happened, there were a few cards that went up. We were sitting here watching the market. We were watching prices, and there was like a couple players that got 99 pace that we didn't know, right? Team 1 players in particular, like Joshua Kimmich. He went from 230,000 coins and just jumped right up to like 250, 260, 270 maybe. He's back down now. And as you take a look at a lot of the Scream cards, they have crashed. Why did they not go up once they got the 99 stat? Well, the answer is pretty simple. They were over invested in. That means there were so many people investing in these cards that when the upgrades actually dropped, people were expecting the cards to go up, and there wasn't enough demand to pull those cards up in value once people started selling them, right? Because again, a lot of people like us invested, and we were waiting to see those cards go up in value. And we were hoping it would be right away. And a lot of people were hoping it would be instantly. They would just go crazy in price. Maybe how when EA released the 99s early on the weekend, you would have seen then, right? Those cards, that was different then. That was unexpected. We weren't expecting that to be dropped. And it was just a huge, big surprise. That's why some of those cards, especially they were really rare too, because they were just being packed and just added to packs hours before that. That's why they reacted so drastically that first mistake that EA made on Friday night with Team 2 and the 99 rated cards. This time is different. Everybody was invested. The card prices were already up. So if you sold into the hype, technically you made the best move unless you had a couple of the cards that are still higher than they were before the content drop yesterday. But if you lost coins from this yesterday, it's a learning opportunity. And honestly, guys, like I said in the intro of the video, this is an opportunity that you can maybe capitalize on once again really quick, because I'm already seeing these cards start to go back up. The dust is kind of settling. What you had yesterday was a huge panic sell window where people were just like, the cards are not going up and I invested, so I'm going to panic and I'm going to list the card. Griezmann was 300K yesterday. And we knew that before when the upgrades happened, he had 99 dribble, right? He was 300,000 coins and people knew that he was going to get 99 dribbling, or were expecting it again, right? What happened? He got panic sold all the way down to 230,000 coins. What is he now, though? He's kind of back up, 250K. And now he's got the 99 dribbling stat. I think that some of the market, especially these cards, dropped enough yesterday and the dust has settled from all the panic that these cards can actually be good investments today. Now, which cards? What I want you to look for are the cards that are still near their low from where they dropped yesterday. And you want to try to find cards that are A, very hype, or B, have just dropped a ton. Aloe got 99 physical. Not the best, right? But 514K, he went down 100K to 418. Right now, he's still 430. That, to me, is still a viable card, because if he goes back up to like 460 or 470 in the next day or two, which I think is very possible, because people might actually want to try out 99 physical Aloe. Very fast, but also maybe a little bit better with like the L2 shielding. I don't think he has Enforcer playstyle, but you know, even he could be a little bit better without the playstyle, having stats that are that high. So I think that's the kind of way you want to look for cards right now. I went out and bought my favorite one of these Scream cards. I bought Dybala. I got him at 417K and 423 and 424. I'm a little bit late to the party because Dybala was as low as 400,000 coins right when the lowest points were happening, which was during Champions League about 3 hours after content. So I picked up a Dybala then for 385. We got a very, very big snipe there. And I picked up a couple of Griezmanns at 230. So I got some really low prices and we're making some coins, but I think these cards are going to go up. And that's why I want you guys to check the graphs of these today. And there could still be a little bit of panic selling in the morning after Rivals Rewards today on Thursday. But I got to believe, guys, like I said earlier this week, these are the cards that have the most hype right now because they have 99 stats. And that is very unique, and nobody else has that in this time of the game except these cards. And that makes me think that these could continue to rise into the weekend and hopefully have a good rise until maybe the Friday night bubble. However, the rest of the market's not doing so hot either. If you take a look at other player prices like golds, who wants to use 88 rated Sophia Wilson right now when you get a 99 pace Benzema that most people have unlocked, or other 99 pace or 99 shooting cards like even the Bernstein card I have in my team and showed you? She's 20K. This card was 70K. Yeah, now she's 53,000 coins. Even Lionel Messi's out of packs ratings reload card went from 1.1 mil down to 980,000 coins. There's plenty of examples across the market of player prices dropping, icons and heroes as well. And that's kind of going along with what we expected to see. We expected to see these Scream cards take over and for the rest of the market to kind of be reeling a little bit and to be hurting from it. Now, I still think that some other out of pack special cards could be good investments. This Messi card could be a good trade short-term wise, but I think the Scream cards are the main attractions for people right now, so you'd want to be careful trading too much else other than those, unless you're going with a rare card that is out of packs like this. That is a good kind of regular flipping card. Gold cards, they're losing their spice, man. Gold cards have been in the game and they've been cool for too long now. We're moving past those. There's way more than golds. They don't have dynamic images anymore. For most people, they're just kind of falling behind in the wayside. So that's the situation on the market right now. I like the Screams. Have patience with them today. There still could be, like I mentioned, a bit of panic selling early, but like even for Mariona, she was 240. Now she's back down at 220. This is one of the most hyped cards in the game, and I get it. She has a lot of supply. That's why I didn't buy her card. I opted for a card like Dybala, who is a bit more rare. But Debinia is another card as well that I think could be a good trade because she's rare. You just look at the prices. People want to use these cards because they have the 99 stats, and I think that is going to be the demand factor that still pulls their prices up. All right, I'll stop yapping about those cards. Let's talk about prime time. Let's talk about this because we're actually heading into a promo that looks a lot more interesting than we first thought, all right? Because yesterday, the Champions League, like the actual Champions League Twitter account, posted 3 official cards that are going to be in packs this tomorrow now. It's Thursday, tomorrow on Friday in this game. Nemanja, Militao, and Gordon, and they're all getting a Playstyle Plus boost, and they're getting pretty big stat boost. This is looking like a power curve pushing promo. More cards getting Playstyle Pluses maybe than even we saw in Ultimate Scream. And these cards are live too, of course, because they're basically what we used to call Road to the Knockouts. They get upgrades for how the team performs in the Champions League. Now, this is a part of the whole set of allegedly 60 players that are going to be in packs on Friday. That's still crazy to me, right? And as we get some of these official stat leaks coming in from the leakers here, Javi Simons, look at that stat boost. Only a +2 overall, but we're talking about +7 pace and +6 shooting. That's a boost right there. +6 passing as well. Crazy card. You look at Esteval from Chelsea, +3 pace, 10 shooting, 9 passing, 6 dribbling, and even 8 physical. That's a huge boost for him as an 86 rated. Barcola's getting rapid plus with a very sizable boost as well. And those are all official cards. We have a lot of leaks of still cards that are not official too, like Erling Haaland is going to be in this promo as the Manchester City live player. We've got Graham Hansen, who's going to be the women's Barcelona live primetime card for this as well. There's so many names that have been leaked. There's so many. These leaks are hot off the press. These are official cards for some names we've already seen. Eden Hazard's keeping the tech plus, 92 pace and dribble, 85 shot and 86 pass. We've got Højlund, who's in this promo for Napoli with Enforcer plus, 90 physical, 90 pace and 87 shooting. That might be kind of a Gyökeres regen, if you will, in terms of an Enforcer plus, high physical, high pace type of player. And again, live upgrading for Napoli. And then you've got Rodrigo Mora here, who was leaked. We still have not seen this primetime card design for the Europa League or the Conference League. Very curious to see that, but I do love to see that finally, almost because EA has to, but finally, some of these lower league, if you will, in quotes, again, lower league teams like Liga Portugal and Eredivisie are finally getting some promo cards, and they're live and upgrading as well. That's an exciting thing about this upcoming promo. So there are so many leaks of these cards, guys. Like, we can go to Foot Sheriff's Twitter page here and look at all these cards that we've seen in the past couple of days. Rios, Simon, Saliba, Esteval. There's the heroes like Julie. There's Lauder. There's De Rossi, Pavlovic, who we haven't mentioned. There's so many of these cards. I don't even think we know. We maybe know half of them by now, but there's so many more that are yet to be leaked. Like, I'm sure it's going to be a massive graphic whenever it's tweeted, hopefully today, soon, of all the cards that are coming into packs, because I would still love to know how we're getting 60 cards in packs on Friday. That's still a big question mark. So we still await some more leaks about the UEFA Primetime promo, but we do have at least one SBC leak that could be involved with this promo from a somewhat UCL perspective. The Icon Matchday player pick number 2 has been leaked, and it includes probably the 3 biggest icons that we've seen this year. I mean, it is not even probably, it's hands down. Vidic, Zambarata, and Essien are in this player pick SBC. Vidic, guys, was almost 500,000 coins before this SBC leak came out, which this is going to be a bit of an expensive one. I bet the SBC ends up being somewhere around 350 to 400,000 coins. Vidic, though, will be a great card to choose. Zambrata, always great. Essien, really good as well. So that SBC is going to have a good bit of hype. I would imagine that it would be on the weekend. This weekend, as it's kind of, again, being named like 3 different UCL players that are in here. It's probably going to be a part of this promo this weekend as well. So that's SBC League number 1. SBC League number 2 is Brian Mbumo has won the Premier League Player of the Month. He's going to be dropped on Friday. This is not the official card, though. Guys, you know, for Prem Player of the Month, you know the drill, right? Fridays early, they drop these in game. Now, the question is, what's his POTM going to be rated? His base card is 85, and POTM's usually on a lower level card or mid-level card like this Mbumo would get a +2 overall upgrade, or a double boost, if you will. A double boost from an 85 would take him to an 87. It might be the same rating and maybe close to the same stats as a Scream card here. Now, take into account this Scream card just got 99 dribble, and he's got a +1 weak foot boost over his gold version and a different playstyle plus. So we'll wait for official stats on this Mbumo. I don't think he'll be 88. He could be, but probably 87. And I don't know what playstyle plus they would give him, or if they'd upgrade the weak foot. But hopefully this SBC is like 100 to 150K, and it's just a fun, cheap one to complete for a lot of the Man U fans out there. Also, okay, this is turning a bit away from SBC leaks, but again, we got a lot of leaks to discuss, guys. It has been leaked that our Bayern Hero Vote winner is Pizarro, right? This was Effenberg, Elber, and Pizarro. This was happening like at the very beginning of the game, or a couple of even weeks before the game was dropped. EA let us vote to choose who was going to be a hero in FC 26, and Pizarro evidently has won. I don't believe those are his official stats, but those are what we know. That is what we know about that situation. We don't exactly know if he's going to be coming in this promo either. Maybe he'll be after this, because right now all that we have are 3 new heroes to the game are coming in this Champions League primetime week 1. Maybe there's a week 2 to this promo as well. I feel like that is very possible. We'll have to see. Maybe the whole 60 special cards coming into packs is actually a reference between Team 1 and Team 2. I hope not, because the leaker, FIFA Training Mania, did say that it'll be 60 cards in packs this Friday. So that's the biggest thing, and I'm still trying to figure out the answer for, and hopefully we get some more news on that today. Now, one of the last big pieces of information is the pack code that was dropped yesterday. EA was looking ahead, preparing way ahead of time, because we have packs in here, guys, for Team of the Year, like Christmas time packs as well. We've got a 2025 Rewind pack. It's November. We don't want to rewind just yet. We got still a couple months of 2025 to go. It's actually a very crazy pack, though. It gives 5,000 season points. In the rest of the description here, which you can't see, 5K season points is pretty wild. So that's one thing, just kind of stick back there in the noggin, that we're going to get a crazy rewind pack during the Christmas time period, end of the year. Also, like a gold starting 11 pack from Team of the Year. Again, including Team of the Year nominee players. Okay, there's that. But here's what's important in the here and now. A base hero pack That is a uncapped. So instead of max 88, max 87, nope, everybody's in it. So who's an 89 rated hero? Like Lucio, I think. Ginola is some of the highest rated heroes that are in this game. What is Ginola? Is he 89? Yeah. 89 rated. He would be in this pack. This is an uncapped hero upgrade pack SBC that's been added to the code, and expected drop date, I mean, I don't think it's been leaked yet, but probably is this weekend, because I believe both the icon and the hero may go away, or maybe it's just the hero pack, but that's something to watch out for there. A couple of other packs in here definitely coming into the store. Fantastic Division 5 pack. You're seeing this pack because you reached Division 5 and Rivals. That's probably a packs for you sort of situation. So other store packs in here as well. This is the one, though, that I have a bit of a problem with. The Big Fella Evo pack includes one Big Fella Evolution consumable and one Rare Gold CDM player pick rated 75 to 84. Seems pretty harmless. Also, 81 times 10 included. A part that I don't really like about it is they're making a Evo that a lot of us have already done, and they're basically trying to double dip on it. It's like they're trying to sell a pack with an Evo inside of it. I don't know if the 81 by 10 is really going to make people buy that pack, nor is the player pick that's a part of it. But the Evo for 25,000 coins, now people are going to be like, oh, I could get a pack and I could get an Evo. Like, I don't know. It feels just a little... I don't like seeing Evos like that being able to be bought in the store. Just doesn't feel right to me. And maybe that's just a me problem. I don't know. What do you guys feel about that as well? Like, I don't necessarily mind if we have a second chance to do a Evo that is paid. But that kind of, like, imagine it's a 500,000 coin Evo from last year. Like, I don't even, the Strike Force Evo. Remember that one? It was 500K and it made cards go crazy. What if they allowed us to do one of those here in Evolutions, but then they were like, oh, if you want to pay 20 bucks, that's in the store and you can do it again, right? I don't like that. I don't necessarily like that. This hasn't been done super often in the past. In fact, this may be one of the first times a paid Evo has been able to be bought in the store. We've had it before where Evos you can do via an SBC for about the same price that it is in the actual coin value for Evolutions, which I do love that. Absolutely. Bring that out anytime you want, EA Sports. But putting the same Evo in the store, I don't know, that doesn't sit right with me for some reason. So just watch out for that, because the Big Fella Evo here, the original one, the first one, is going to be, you have to put somebody in it within 1 day. It expires in 7 or 8 days. So I don't know when that one will be coming out inside the store, but that, I don't know, it just doesn't sit quite right with me there. So those are the pack code leaks that were added yesterday. And the last thing leak-wise that we haven't touched about yet is Evolutions. And I think we got to watch Twitter today, guys, because there's been multiple leakers mentioning that there are some big Evos coming. First of all, Foot Police said next move Friday, big Evolution. And Foot Agent said, Foot Agent was right. Friday Evolution, big Evolution. Evolution is paid. So that's a big question. We don't exactly know what's going on there, but I'm sure we're going to get some more news on that. And I'm sure you're going to see some random cards go to the top of Footbin today for whoever's leaked to fit this Evo. You guys know how it goes, right? Random cards get leaked. Evo is known by the leakers. Cards go up to the top of Footbin. You check your club. You sell on those cards into the hype, because, you know, selling into the hype is the way to do it. And then the Evo comes out and they crash. That's kind of, you know, how it works with these Evo leaks. 9 times out of 10, there's that one rare opportunity like the Rashford or other cards, maybe even Doku, where the Evo is actually so good that the player prices continue to go up. So that's everything that we have news-wise right now in this game. Really want to quickly finish off the video, though, with something to watch from SBCs today, and that is the fact that League SBCs are set to expire, the Premium Mixed League and the regular Mixed League, which means I got to get this done real quick. I've got the facilities in my club to get it done. My question is, will they refresh? Will they refresh right away? And will EA change anything if they do refresh, whether that be rewards or make the SBC any different in terms of changing out the league? Some people think that they might take off Libertadores and Sudamericana and change it to like the Argentina League, like LPF or something. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they'll just copy pasta and refresh this the exact same way. I hope that's what it is. If you have Libertadores and Sudamericana cards in your club, they're still selling pretty good. And with all the cards that are in packs right now and all the cards that are going to be coming in packs, 60 of them, again, still the number we throw out there that seems very high. That's something to really watch out for, to see if the League SBCs come back today. there's going to be people wanting to grind them this weekend for this primetime promo that's going to be out. So that is one thing I would mention. If you want to sell your common cards just to be safe, you could absolutely do so as well. Other than that, I don't expect much today. You guys know Thursdays are very quiet days, just days to get your rivals points in ahead of time, get your rivals games after rewards done, to get foot champs points as well. And then, marquee matchups as well will be dropping today on this game as well. I don't know if we even have any other leaked SBCs. Kind of the last day of Ultimate Scream, actually, if you think of it this as well. Not expecting too much, though, to be completely honest, because it is a Thursday. Maybe a small free Evo and probably just a lot more leaks. Let's open one pack. I can't just do none of these packs right here. I'm going to save a couple of things for the promo this weekend, but let's hit an 80+ times 2 tradable from the season pass. See if we get any luck. We do not. Probably would be a decent time as well, since today is going to be the refresh of some SP. Would be a decent time to double check and make sure that you've got what SP you want to get done before the content drop today for whatever stuff refreshes on Thursday, like some of the weekly, maybe the player career and some of these objectives. I've not really cared about SP too much so far to start this season, but I feel like I should change my mindset on that because this is going to refresh at Rivals Rewards. Never mind. So that's going to be this weekly objectives resets at the content drop. What about player? That's going to reset at Rivals Rewards too. Anyways, just watch your SP because I got to be paying attention to more to that because I'm level 7, which feels decent. But this is a very short season. Very, very short season compared to last time. So we're sitting on our Dybalas. We're sitting on the Griezmann. I did buy one Pulisic at 120K as well. And we will see how these Scream cards move today. Signs are looking good. We'll see if there's more panic selling to come or if the prices are actually going to rise. But again, guys, if you lost some coins yesterday, we're going to make it back. Don't you freaking worry. We're going to have so many opportunities to make coins this weekend. Another live card promo with prime times coming out. That just means money. Again, we timed it perfectly on these Scream cards for the original buy. We're going to try to do the exact same thing for the primetime cards as well. But that's the video for me today, guys. If you did enjoy, drop a thumbs up on it, comment below if you have any questions, and of course, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in a Twitch stream today. Have a great Thursday. It's been TheFutAccountant. Good luck on your rewards. Peace out.